and welcome or welcome back to Andromeda Skies Tarot. I have another pick a card reading for you today. This is an energy check-in to tap into the energy surrounding your connection to see what's really going on. We'll also be receiving messages from your person to see what they're currently thinking and feeling. I have 3 cards here for you to choose from. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Go ahead and focus on these cards for a few moments and choose the one that you are most drawn to. When you're ready, you'll be able to find the timestamp for your reading down below in the description. I'll go ahead and give you a moment. If you need a little bit more time, go ahead and pause the video. We're going to get started. Alright, group number 1, this is going to be your reading. And we have seduction. Passion and romance await. So I'm seeing that your person may feel seduced by you, or they may want to seduce you. I'm seeing that they're very attracted to you and may feel very tempted by you. Looking at this woman's beautiful purple dress, I feel that for some of you, maybe you really like the color purple, or your person could really like the color purple. Please clarify this reading for group number 1. What is their person currently thinking and feeling? What is going on in their situation? What does group number 1 need to know? Oop, and we have the devil on the bottom here. This card represents lust and temptation, desire. So lots of passion here in this connection. We have the Queen of Cups. That's water energy coming through. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. We have Judgment, the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Aw, this person doesn't feel that your feelings are reciprocated. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the 4 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Sun, beautiful energy. We have the 5 of Swords in the reverse, and Temperance. Okay, that's Sagittarius's energy. We have Earth energy with the King of Pentacles. So, with the Queen of Cups, this is letting me know that this person wants to give you their heart. They could be a very sensitive person, even if they don't really show it. This is someone who is very careful about who they give their loving energy to because they're very sensitive. All right, if you notice here, the Queen of Cups is the only Cups card in the deck that has a cover over her cup. So she's very, very careful. Male or female, doesn't matter. This person is very careful who they give their loving energy to. They're very hesitant to open their heart to someone, okay? We have the Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Page of Swords is an energy that can represent communication. So your person wanting to communicate with you, with it being in the reverse, you know, there could be a lack of communication, things left unsaid here. This is also a very curious energy, someone who's looking for information. With it being in the reverse position, this can represent your person feeling like they don't know enough about you, that they want to know more about you, but maybe they're too afraid to ask, to learn more. This can sometimes represent someone who may be trying to look you up on social media or something like that to find information about you. Some of you might not have social media, or they might not have access to it. We have the 3 of Cups and Judgment. This card here can represent friendship, community, and judgment can sometimes be in the literal sense where we're fearing judgment. So I'm seeing that there could be people around you in your situation, and your person could be fearing the judgment of others. All right. For some of you, this could be a third-party situation where maybe you or your person are already in a connection. All right. And maybe that's why we're fearing judgment, because there's a lot of desire here. Your person may feel like it's inappropriate. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. Sometimes in the reverse, it can represent a delay. So this card is all about new love. So with it being in the reverse, it can represent, especially with it being in the near future position, this can represent that, you know, a connection with this person could be in the distant future. That something may happen between you and this person. Your person may be hoping and wishing that this happens. But with it being in the reverse position, I'm also saying that your person may feel that maybe you don't feel the same way about them, and it could cause them to hesitate moving towards you. All right, we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse position, and the King of Pentacles is someone who's very responsible. This is someone who's reliable, someone who invests in the future. This is someone who wants to sow seeds, they want to set down roots and things like that. With it being in the reverse position, it can represent someone who's maybe not in the position or ready for that kind of commitment. Your person may feel that maybe your commitments lie elsewhere, or maybe someone here is very focused on work and things like that, don't have energy or time for a connection. But with this card being in the reverse position, it can represent your person feeling that someone here isn't ready for a commitment. The circumstances and situation that's happening here, it can represent that this connection may have to wait. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse position, and the Four of Cups is an energy that can represent a missed opportunity. Okay, we miss out on this opportunity because we're focused on something else here. Sometimes it can represent you know, hurt feelings that we're harboring, or, you know, other people that are getting involved. And it causes us to miss out on this cup of love that is being offered from the heavens. Now, with it being in the reverse position, this is like the cup is being re-offered. So it's like another opportunity is being granted. I'm seeing that your person is hoping in the future that this opportunity arises, because I'm seeing that they don't want to miss out on an opportunity with you. We have the beautiful Sun card. Sun is associated with Leo. So for some of you, you can have a lot of Leo energy in your chart. Your person could have a lot of Leo energy. This is optimism. This is a beautiful, positive outcome. All right, this is, for some of you, there could be children in your future with this person. Your person may see themselves having children with you. Okay. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse position, and the Five of Swords is an energy of conflict. It can represent arguing and squabbling. It can sometimes represent one-upmanship, sometimes bullying. Okay, with the card being in the reverse position, this is wanting to resolve conflict. All right, sometimes this card can be associated with someone who feels defeated and decides to walk away. So with it being in the reverse position, this is us, you know, settling this conflict, stopping someone from walking away and mending the connection. All right, we have Temperance, and Temperance is all about healing and patience. So whatever conflict was going on here, whatever, I'm seeing that there's other people who were involved in your connection, maybe making a mess of things, making things difficult. I'm seeing that ultimately, eventually, things will be resolved with this person, given patience. Okay? And I'm also seeing that this connection is divinely guided with this beautiful angel here. And we also have the angel in Judgment. Now, Judgment is also an energy that represents heeding the call, listening to our angels. Many of you could be receiving signs and synchronicity, so seeing a lot of repeating numbers, maybe seeing a person's name everywhere, things like that. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Sky Silent Heart love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. We have unhealthy habits and behaviors. So this card can be very similar to the Devil energy and can represent someone who may struggle with jealousy, you know, feeling obsessive over someone or possessive over them. And it can also represent unhealthy habits like maybe someone struggles with drinking or other substance abuse, things like that. So that could be in your person's past, or maybe something that you deal with. But I'm seeing that it impacts this connection in some way. With the Queen of Cups being a very sensitive person, sometimes when I get this this card of unhealthy habits and behaviors, it can represent someone who may use a substance for coping. So they might, you know, have a beer or two at night to cope with difficult emotions. And then we have betrayal. So someone feeling betrayed here. We have this energy of the Five of Swords that can represent conflict. Sometimes it can represent someone, like I said, who's a bully, who does something out of spite, not thinking of the consequences later on. So I'm saying someone here is feeling very betrayed. We have, I wish I could fix things between us. Wanting to resolve the conflict. This person doesn't want to fight with you. This person wants to be on good terms with you. They have such big feelings for you. And we have divine counterpart. So we have these angels here appearing in your reading. The connection being divinely guided. This person may feel that you are a twin flame or a soulmate. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my original Love Oracle, and you can also find this in my Etsy store. Wow. Look what we have here. Twin flame. So yeah, your person, they feel like this is a very, very special, one-of-a-kind connection. And we have, I feel like I ruined everything. So your person feels that whatever this conflict was that happened between the two of you spoiled the connection, and they feel responsible for it. And then we have, there's a third party. We have this energy here with the Three of Cups, which can represent a third party. So someone here could already be in a connection, or this can represent some kind of outside influence that is impacting your connection in some way. So it doesn't have to be of an intimate nature. So take that how it resonates. We have, there is so much I want to tell you. Like I mentioned, sometimes the Page of Swords, as this is a messenger, can represent someone who wants to talk to you. They want to tell you something, but there's something that's left unsaid. Your person may feel like they can't. They can't tell you, but they want to very desperately. Okay? Very powerful energies coming through here. Very strong desire. I'm seeing your person is willing to wait. With Temperance here, I feel like this person is going to wait for the right moment. They really want to resolve the conflict between you, and they're very hopeful for a connection, whether it's reconciliation or for a new connection between the two of you in the future. All right, group number 1, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that, and I will see you next time. Alright, group number 2, this is going to be your reading. And we have love, true love and fidelity. So your person feeling like this connection is the real deal and that it can go the distance. Please clarify this reading for group number 2. What is our person currently thinking and feeling? What is going on in their situation? What does group number 2 need to know? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. We have Death and Scorpio's energy. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Five of Wands. Justice in the reverse. We have the Hermit in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. We have the Empress. Six of Swords in the reverse. And the King of Cups. Okay. So we have Scorpio, we have strong water energy coming through, Libra, Taurus with the Empress, and Virgo here with the Hermit, as well as Libra for Justice. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Wands being in the reverse position, this can represent hesitation. The Ace of Wands is an energy of pure motivation. This is someone who is wanting to take action. It's a passionate new beginning. With it being in the reverse, this can represent delays, that there's something currently getting in the way. Someone wants to take action here, but they may feel that now is not the appropriate time, that they have to wait. We have death, which represents some kind of ending taking place, endings that usher in new beginnings. And we have this in the past position as well. So for some of you, you have a history with this person. This can represent the fact that an ending has taken place between you and your person. For others of you, it can represent the fact that something here needs to change before this connection can progress. Something needs to end and change before you can move forward. All right, I'm seeing the Five of Wands here. This can represent competition. So your person may feel like they have to compete against someone else or other people for your affection and attention. This card can also represent overall conflict, squabbling, fights, things like that. So with it being in the challenge position, it's almost as if you receive it in the reverse. So it can represent your person wanting to resolve any kind of conflict that existed between the two of you. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. And the Nine of Cups is an energy of feeling content and happy, feeling like we have everything that we need in order to be happy. With it being in the reverse, it can represent someone who feels like something really important is missing. So I'm seeing that your person feels that you are a missing piece that they need in order to feel happy. We have Justice in the reverse position, and Justice is an energy of fairness, and it can also represent needing to make a decision. So with it being in the reverse, it can represent hesitating, making a decision, having to make a very difficult decision that we have to really sit with and think about. And it can also represent the fact that some kind of injustice has occurred. Now, with it being in the near future position, I'm seeing that an injustice that has happened between you and your person is going to be coming up, and I'm seeing your person wanting to resolve the conflict. Okay, so I feel like your person is wanting to address any kind of unfairness or injustice that has happened here, and it's going to be coming up in the near future where you're having an opportunity to resolve that. Okay, we have the Hermit in the reverse, and the Hermit is an energy that can represent someone who is maybe very introverted and shy. It can also represent someone who has kind of gone MIA, they're missing. They may have gone very quiet, may have pushed you away. I call this the ghost card because it oftentimes comes up in readings to represent someone who has gone no contact, or, the two of you have limited contact, not really talking to each other. With it being in the reverse position, this can represent someone who may have been very distant, kind of reappearing in your life. Okay, so for those of you who have a history with this person, it can represent them coming back into your life wanting to resolve conflict. Now, for those of you with this is a newer connection, I'm seeing someone who may have been very shy around you in the past, becoming more open to you, where this person kind of gets over their fears and they want to express themselves more to you. I'm seeing them becoming more talkative and wanting to open up to you and share their, deepest, darkest secrets with you. We have the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is an energy of someone who is holding on to something very tightly. I'm seeing someone who may feel very possessive over you. They want you for themselves. They want to hold on to you. They don't want anyone else to have you. Okay, now I really feel this energy coming through because with the Five of Wands representing an energy of competition and it being in the challenge position, this can represent someone who doesn't like feeling like they're competing with other people, and so it can represent someone who may feel a bit jealous. Now we have the Empress. Now, this represents beauty and attraction, so it's telling me that your person finds you very, very attractive. This card is also a motherly energy and can represent fertility. So some of you, if you have a history with this person, it can represent the fact that you have children with them. If this is a newer connection, it can represent your person, hoping to have children with you in the future. If you have children outside of this connection, they could see you as a very nurturing parent. Okay. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse position, and the Six of Swords is an energy that represents moving on from something, leaving something behind. It can represent moving on into calmer waters. With the card being in the reverse position, this can represent someone who's having a very difficult time moving on from this connection. They can't let you go. All right, I'm seeing this person holding on to you. They may have tried to move on from this connection, but I'm seeing it's extremely difficult for them to do so. And it's because this person has very, very intense feelings for you. We have the King of Cups here. This is the embodiment of love. Okay, so your person having these beautiful, loving feelings for you. And I'm saying that they want to take action on these feelings, but they feel like they can't for the time being. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Sky Silent Heart love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. Oh. I act like I don't care when deep down I really do, so we definitely see that. They're not taking action here, but they have very intense feelings for you. So I feel like this person may be wearing a mask right now, trying to hide those feelings from you. But with the Hermit being in the reverse, this can represent someone who finally starts to open up to you. Please clarify this reading for group number 2. What is the person currently thinking and feeling? We have, I wish I could give you more. And for many of you, I feel like this person wanting to show you more of their emotions. But right now they feel like they have to hold back from you. We have water under the bridge. So this conflict energy here, any kind of injustice, this person is really hoping that the two of you can leave the past in the past and move on into a more harmonious future. I'm working up the courage to contact you. So this energy of this person finally, and I see an image of a rose opening up. So I'm seeing your person is really wanting to express themselves to you, and there could be a lot of fear around them expressing these feelings to you. So this is them working up the courage to do so. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my original love oracle, and you can also find this in my Etsy store. We have friends or family disapprove of this connection. Now that could be where some of this fear is coming from, because they feel like there are other people who wouldn't want to see the two of you together. And then we have there was someone interfering in our relationship. So very strong energy coming through of there being external people who are impacting this connection in some way. So this person may, be very worried about what other people think. And then we have fights, arguments, conflict. So whatever this conflict was that happened in the past, I'm seeing that this person is really thinking about it and wanting to resolve it. I'm seeing that this person wants peace between the two of you. Now, when the cards have a hard time coming out, it can represent someone who's having a hard time expressing themselves. There we go. And then we have, I can see myself with you in the future. So this person envisioning sharing a future with you, possibly having a family with you. So overall, beautiful energies. I'm just seeing someone who's having a really, really hard time coming forward and expressing themselves to you. There's a lot of fear here. All right, group number 2, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time. All right, group number 3, this is going to be your reading. And we have the Spirit. Unseen forces watch over you. So your person feeling like this connection is divinely guided, that there's angels watching over the two of you. With this beautiful angel here, I feel like your person may even see you as angelic in some way, that you're a very positive influence that came into their life. Please clarify this reading for group number 3. What is the person currently thinking and feeling? There's a very strong spiritual influence here in this section. What's going on in their situation? What does group number 3 need to know? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Three of Swords in the reverse, the King of Wands, the Page of Swords in the reverse. We have the Emperor in the reverse. It's a very strong fire energy. This is Aries, and we have fire energy here. There's water energy as well. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, Death, that's Scorpio. We have the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing someone who is definitely wanting to pursue you in this connection with the Ace of Wands here. There's also a lot of very strong physical attraction. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. I'm seeing someone who may be a bit introverted, very sensitive, someone who's very apprehensive to express their emotions. Sometimes when the Queen of Cups is in the reverse position, it can represent someone who's kind of pulling their loving energy away, that they become more reclusive. We have the King of Wands here in the challenge position. Now, normally the King of Wands is someone who takes action on their thoughts, their beliefs, their desires. I'm seeing that someone desperately wants to take action, but I'm seeing someone who feels like their hands are tied at the moment that they can't. All right. We have the Emperor, which is an energy of someone who has power and control. There could be someone here who is maybe an entrepreneur. Maybe they have a side hustle or, their own business, or they could have a leadership position of some kind. With the card being in the reverse position, this can represent someone who feels like they are losing control. Now, this could be someone who is trying to practice restraint here, that they have a lot of desire. But I'm seeing someone who may be giving in to these desires, that they've been holding back, but their ability to control these urges is starting to fade. Okay. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse position, and the Page of Swords is someone who is very, very curious. This is someone who's seeking out new information. With it being in the reverse position, I'm seeing someone who is very desperate to know more about you. They want to learn more about you. They want to know what's going on with you right now, who you're talking to, what you're up to, things like that. With the card being in the reverse position, they feel like they don't know enough information. Sometimes this can represent someone who may be even spying on you a bit. They may be trying to look you up on social media and things like that. But with it being in the reverse, they can't find anything. They're not finding the information that they're looking for. Now, pages are also messengers. So with it being in the reverse position, this can represent something that someone wants to say to you, but they're holding back right now, okay? We have the Three of Swords in the reverse position. Now, the Three of Swords is an energy of heartache, emotional wounding. So with it being in the reverse, this is a healing message coming through. I'm saying that your person may very much want to apologize for something. They're wanting to resolve this heartache. They want to heal a broken heart. Okay, so I am seeing emotional healing coming through with the Three of Swords in the reverse. Now, occasionally this card can also represent a third-party interference. Now, if that's the case for you, with it being in the reverse, it can represent the removal of a third party. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. Now I have two cards here that can represent someone who is kind of pulling back their loving energy. This card in the reverse can also represent someone who may be feeling that their love isn't being reciprocated, and that could also be why we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, that they want to give this loving energy, but they may feel that you don't feel the same. Now, reversals can also represent delays, and this card here represents a brand new beginning in love. So with it being in the reverse, it can represent a delayed new beginning between you and this person, or a delayed reconciliation. We have Death, and this card represents change and transformation, so big changes coming for you and your person in regards to this connection. It can also represent an ending taking place. So for some of you, if maybe someone here is already in a connection, because we have this third party energy, it can represent an ending taking place between the third party and your person, or if there's someone that you are already with, it could represent you maybe making a decision here and deciding to end things. But this is an ending ushering in a new beginning. We have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is someone who's coming in with a love offer. So I'm seeing your person wanting to give you this cup of love, wanting this new beginning with you. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles is an energy that can represent a single person. So with it being in the reverse, it can represent someone who is being taken off the market. Okay, so for some of you, it can represent maybe you or your person are already off the market. And this is, why we have this ending energy coming through. Or this can represent the fact that maybe you take this person off the market. Okay, now the Nine of Pentacles is also an energy that can represent independence, someone who is well off and doing just fine on their own. With it being in the reverse position, it can represent someone who may be a bit codependent. So I feel that this person may feel very emotionally dependent on you. It can sometimes represent someone who may be financially dependent on someone else. Okay, times are hard right now, so this isn't an uncommon energy to come through. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Sky Silent Heart love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. We have repetitive cycles. Now, this can represent a little bit of a push and pull energy between you and your person. We're kind of, going around the block again, going through the same issues. Over and over again. So I feel like something that happened in the past may reoccur here for you and your person to address. We have I'm filled with regret. Okay, so I feel like something that happened in the past is going to come up again, something that your person regrets. I feel like this is something that they may want to apologize for. And then we have please don't move on. So your person afraid that, for some of you, this death energy could represent you letting this person go. It could be an ending that takes place between you and your person, you deciding to cut things off with them. Your person may feel that energy and they're afraid that you're going to move on. And then we have I'm afraid of losing you. Yeah, so that energy is coming through quite strongly where your person feels that you're kind of giving up on this connection and you may be leaning in a different direction. We have, I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? So you and your person may share a telepathic bond, and your person is trying to, with all their might, express to you how they're feeling intuitively, okay? Because they feel like they can't. In the 3D, they can't tell you how they really feel, so they're trying to intuitively express these feelings to you. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my original love oracle, and you can also find this in my Etsy store. We have there is a third party. So we do have that energy coming through with the Three of Swords. It doesn't have to be of an intimate nature. It could just represent that there is another person or people around you who are interfering in your connection in some way, making things difficult. We have I love you. So I feel like this is the energy that your person desperately wants to express to you, but they feel like they can't right now. And then we have I want to work things out. So your person really wanting to work on this connection, this energy. Normally this can represent something like push and pull energy, you and your person just going through this on again, off again cycle, but I feel like something from the past is going to come up in conversation that your person really regrets and they wish that they can like hash things out with you. And we have this energy of I want to work things out. And then we have our story isn't over yet. So an energy of your person not wanting to give up on this connection, feeling like they have a future with you, that the story between the two of you has really just begun. So yeah, some complicated energies here. There's a lot of doubt of whether or not you reciprocate their feelings. This person may feel that maybe you're done with this connection or you're trying to push this connection away. And that feeling that maybe you don't reciprocate their feelings is causing them to hold back expressing how they really feel. Okay, but with the Emperor being in the reverse position, this is someone who, they can't hold back any longer. This is them, they're losing that ability to control themselves. So we have very strong fire energy coming through. Lots of passion, lots of physical attraction. And this person feels like you're an angel that was sent to them from the heavens above. It's a very special connection. And if you look at this energy here, we have death that came out. And this angel is holding a skull. So I'm seeing death coming through in this card as well. So an ending that needs to happen. Something needs to change here in order for this connection to flourish. All right, group number 3, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time.